No, so then
if kept frozen continuously, chicken will be safe indefinitely.
eternity.
Singaporeans say chi bye to Malaysia. This is your daily ketchup. Okay, so Malaysia surprised everybody, right, with a surprising news. That was so lame. Basically, there was a surprise.
He cracked it
surprise,
twice.
surprise.
We rewrote it. He cracked it twice and said that's so lame twice. Okay,
Can we use the previous take?
No.
I don't care. So basically, Malaysia surprised everyone by saying that they're going to do an export ban on chickens.
No, why must they do this?
To be fair, they are the 49th largest chicken supplier in the world, which is not that big, right? But in the context of Singapore, we actually import 34% of our chickens from Malaysia.
I've never seen a chicken in Malaysia.
What?
Because they're usually in factories.
Yes, yeah.
Right.
Because we every time go KSL, bro.
Or you've seen other kinds of chicken.
Hey, how dare you.
Hey!
How dare you. It's a profession I respect very much.
Yes, we are a very inclusive show.
So right, despite the earlier stat, right, that 34% of Singapore relies on 34% of our chickens in Singapore is reliant on Malaysian supply. Quite a lot of stallholders that have come out to say that actually 100% of their supply is actually from Malaysia. And so that's why they're like really affected by the ban. Some stalls have actually come out to say, and these are like not just hawker stalls, but even like I think there was a Korean fried chicken stall that also came out to say that we are most likely we have to temporarily close because it's just going to be unsustainable for us to be either paying this amount of prices or not have enough chickens to open up. And
Can they sell something else?
Yeah.
Like, is there an alternative maybe?
But if they're chicken rice store, what are they gonna sell?
Duck
or like a fried chicken, like a Korean fried chicken store.
Oh no, Four Fingers.
Yeah, Korean fried chicken can just pivot to, I don't know, make pizza or something. Then.
Or like just be a soju bar for that like 1 month, right?
Possibly make more money.
But like the hawkers
Turn the lights down a bit.
So if you guys don't know why they're doing this, right? The reason by major suppliers have been that one is that the rising cost. So if you guys don't know, chicken feed is now more expensive because of food inflation.
Ukraine,
being a corn exporter, right?
No way, Ukraine infecting us for real.
You see,
I thought you said chicken feet.
Yeah, chicken feet is made out of corn, which Ukraine is
comes
the
from
biggest.
chicken, which is corn.
Like foot. Feet.
Same logic.
Okay, moving on. So basically, the Malaysia PM has come out to say that, you know, our people is the priority lah. So if like we're not producing enough chickens, we got to keep it within the family. Sorry, everybody outside.
That's what the PM said. We gotta keep it within the family.
I would say that's very selfish of them, but maybe we should say selfish to them.
Hey,
Can we make up for the chicken? Okay, sorry.
Oh god.
Sorry.
No,
First,
it's not.
Warm
up,
of the
warm
day.
up joke, warm up
Yeah, my bad.
Other reasons stated is also because there have been like disease infections, I think increasing amounts, and also poor
Amongst chicken.
poor weather conditions. Yeah. So
Like what? Chicken
Avian flu.
pox. What is a chicken
it's
disease?
not.
it was not specified. Again, okay. Also, monkeypox has been a massive issue, by the way. But
Monkeypox is so scary.
Have you seen pictures of monkeypox?
yeah, it's just like big, like
Like micro penises all over your body.
I once had a pimple that looked like monkeypox. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Also, not to spark any fear, but like Belgium have just like mandated compulsory like vaccinations against monkeypox.
Oh shit.
Apparently the
Here we
same
go again.
vaccine like is the same one as smallpox.
Right.
Yeah.
Anyway, don't panic. Okay. Skin to skin contact.
Wait, so do we get all our chicken from Malaysia?
34% of our supply.
We got. If I'm not wrong, we get
for-
all our fresh chicken from Malaysia, live chicken, as opposed to frozen chicken.
Which will make sense because they're so close, so you can actually
Yeah.
just transport.
Like the rest won't survive. We get from US and Brazil.
So
They're not gonna survive the ride.
US 8%, Brazil 48% of our chickens. I mean, this is as of 2021 statistics lah. If you guys had to like eat other like meats, you think okay, or would you like just
Desperate
normal
time
lah,
call
pay
for desperate
more?
measures. I will have some pork.
Wait, you said that chicken is your favorite meat, so you eat like different.
Chicken, beef.
Whoa.
Fish.
Wait, what is the flavor of chicken that makes it your favorite?
Okay, you describe a flavor of something first. Say beef.
Yeah, beef.
Gamey?
Okay.
Oh, I knew that.
Yeah. After it's out.
But what? Like, what is it about chicken?
It's a cheap option that is good. Like if beef were cheaper, then beef is my favorite. Yeah, word it. The
Also,
word it flavor, the
it's
flavor of
also
hard work.
red meat versus white meat. Like, I think like there's been a lot of like health issues that have been like
It's true.
brought up regarding the consumption of red meat or too much consumption of red meat.
Red meat is beef.
Beef, pork.
Hot pork is red.
Yeah.
Pork is red.
Like when you cook it
Yeah.
and it's red.
Wait, so what are we doing? Like, are we going to get chicken from elsewhere or are we just going to suffer?
So there's several things that are going to
Leave
be
it to
done.
Chan Chun Sing, this one.
The first is that
Chanchu says education minister.
Oh, he used to be very
he's no
vocal about
longer
food, I'm so sorry about that, sir.
What, he meant to say buntonki.
nice. No, he used
that
to be
right?
the
Yes.
minister, that's why. So the Singapore Food Agency have come out to say that they're going to do several things. One is that they're going to activate the supply chains to increase imports from other countries or their other sources. So there's actually two versions. There's chilled and frozen. So they will increase the supply of chilled chicken from alternative sources, increase the import of frozen chicken from existing suppliers outside Malaysia, and then also you know how they have like a stockpile of like stuff,
Yeah.
stockpile of poultry might come out. And we're
Interesting, you got stockpile.
We have a stockpile of chicken.
Chicken,
We have like stockpile of everything.
I bet frozen chicken can
eggs,
last 2
toilet
years.
paper.
Oh, I need to know.
Go for it. If I'm not mistaken, right, I read this before. I think it's 12 months.
Yeah, I think like 2
Ah.
years.
Because during COVID, when there was the circuit breaker, right, I remember, hey, I'm gonna start cooking. So I bought a ton of like frozen chicken. They're all still frozen in my fridge.
Frozen chicken good. Frozen
time to
chicken,
s-
like the price, right? Like solid.
Yeah, agree.
Really solid. Like if you're doing like you cooking like mess, like meal prep or whatever, right? Go for the frozen chicken section.
Yeah.
No difference, one.
And the best part is that like if you get like chicken breast especially, right, and you just boil it, it's the same as if you had fresh chicken.
Yeah.
But
the
then if
most,
you enjoy
the
boiled
most
chicken.
expensive chicken breast is actually the ones you see in the NTUC. If
Oh.
so the second most the second most affordable is if you go to wet market and buy chicken breast. Then the most affordable is the frozen one.
And then I think now then is a good chance for you to go and sell your chicken.
No, so then after that
If
also
kept frozen continuously, chicken will be safe indefinitely. So after freezing, okay, but for best quality, taste and texture, keep whole chicken raw in freezer. You can keep for 1 year.
eternity.
That's like McDonald's fries.
It's just the quality. You can still eat it after that. Quality drop.
But it might be slimy and not resemble the chicken that we see already lah.
Maybe, I don't know.
Oh, so that's why frozen chicken don't have expiry dates. Apparently, if I remember correctly, I remember.
This is
not
such a
seeing one.
nonsense thing to.
No, because I
You're
remember
making that shit up.
No, I remember when I bought this entire my own stockpile of frozen chicken during COVID, right? I was like, where is the expiry date?
Right.
Then I had to look this up.
It's already dead.
Nice.
Hey, that's a terrible job.
Yes, yeah.
Quite the expense of chicken.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Okay, warm up episode, guys.
warm
warm up
sorry,
episode.
Like
But
Rosie.
most things, once you put them in the freezer, the expiry date you don't need to care already.
Like bread.
Hey, that's the no.
No. It's true though.
Really,
Like,
really?
I know people who freeze their bread because it can last like way
Right.
longer than usual, and then you
Ah.
just toast it, right? You won't even tell the difference.
Yeah. Or you
I
just
have freezed a steak for 6 months and then sous vide cook it.
How
Same.
was it? Oh.
Same.
Hey,
so are
quite true.
chicken prices already going up? Because I never really buy chicken. I only know the egg shoot up already lah.
Oh really?
Yeah,
As in previously the egg shoot up
talked
mah.
about it.
Oh.
So then now is the
Know
chicken.
that.
Wow, shakes yeah.
Cost of whole chicken, right, in April was $7.21, up from $6 in March. So basically the government has come out. I mean, like many people have come out. SFA, even grocers like Redmart and all this have all come out to say, please do not panic buy. But in usual Singaporean fashion, people have started panic buying.
Then spoil.
People
Nobody can be
who-
kept
but can be kept
indefinitely.
forever, yeah.
Correct. So there were people who already went out to buy in bulk. There was one guy who bought like $300 worth of chicken just the other day. And then there was also an online grocer, I can't remember the name, but their whole server crashed because people were just buying chicken. And I literally just 5 minutes ago checked on Carousel, right? Someone has listed 1 kg of chicken,
For let me guess, 100 lah.
30.
10x.
100, 30.
80.
You can see it.
Yeah,
It's
I don't
$80.
know.
It's $80.
Okay.
It's $80. So right, he has come out to say that I just bought a new fridge. It can stock up to 500 kg of chicken. This guy is going to be
What?
a
How
chicken
big is
reseller.
this fridge?
I want to
God,
put
he
him in
damn
the fridge.
serious.
Annoying eh.
He's
Damn serious. He say low baller will be ignored. No nego.
He's going to sell 1 kg of chicken for $80.
Catch him.
8 times.
Go to
the
jail,
price.
sir.
His carousel name is I Love Chicken Rice.
I do. That's
No
me,
reviews.
man. I
No
genuinely love chicken. And that's my favorite meat, you know.
That's how you're going to survive after this.
Yeah, I really don't know.
No, there'll still be
I'm
chicken.
gonna start
Guys.
praying.
I mean, we think about it. Most
Okay,
people can
rational.
just change to frozen chicken.
True.
Then we'd be okay.
But the price will still go up because there is less the supply overall.
No, the supply is, I mean, there is rate of inflation lah, so things change. The problem with right now is that there is a cap to the amount of chicken that Malaysia can export. That's what is wildly causing, like supply and demand is causing the price surge way more than cost of corn.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's because of this cap. But if we just chill out,
Hey, nice one.
and go frozen,
Why?
then we'll just be okay. What? Like, I feel like the people that would be most drastically affected by this, to be honest, are hawker centers that insist on using fresh chicken only. Yeah, that like it must not be frozen.
No, so will prices
okay,
of
fair enough.
chicken products and like chicken dishes and all that go up, you think?
So according to some storeholders, right, they expect the price hike for cooked meals with chicken to go up between 10 to 30%. And they're the storeholders themselves.
30%?
So they have the power to do it. Like, why do they say they expect they are going to probably implement 10 to 30% increase?
Honestly, I was very surprised by the price of a whole chicken as a child. Like,
That is so
because
cheap.
your exposure, like my exposure to chicken was chicken wing from Lagoon, which like $1.50 for one ma. So then after that, my mum, she would buy like roasted chicken from like Cold Storage. And I was like, oh my god, that's the best. Have you all had?
Yes.
It's the best chicken I've ever had.
Oh.
Then I go and find out the price. The whole damn thing is $4.50 or $6.
If you buy after 7 p.m, there's usually a discount.
Yeah.
Just like sushi.
Wild,
It's crazy.
wild. Can you imagine someone raised a chicken at his farm? Right, you feed the chicken, you learn chicken. After that, okay, it's time to cook the chicken.
Yeah.
Right? No, it's time to sell the chicken. So I have to nicely cull it, pluck out the feathers, ship it all the way to Singapore. Cold Storage has someone plug in, season overnight, because chicken, the marinade takes a while.
450.
And then roast it, and then they sell it to us for $5.
Man.
Man,
Man.
that's how much they got the chicken for.
No, but
You know what I'm
this
saying?
like this right has
How much the farmer got paid?
For one
It's true
chicken.
For one chicken, like what? 20 cents? 50 cents?
That's why they have to do so many.
You think Cold Storage mark out 50 cents? I don't think so.
But you see, they save money from like having to chop the chicken and like prepare it in a certain way. Your
It's so
meal.
much more worth it to be a to be an egg seller than to be a chicken seller. Cause chicken have to go through all his steps, right? Egg is just go out like that and then the price inflate by
Correct,
1,000
No,
by
but then on
100%.
delivery, crack, throw away. Rotten egg. Open out. Hashling.
Eh,
Surprisingly, value drops. What?
Then you
From
get-
a 50-cent thing, the value drop even more.
unless you're in the Philippines, in
Then
which you just proceed to consume.
Detour, the whole shit just turned.
But now right, when you become hashling right, you actually got the factory of the product that you need. Cause now you have a
we
chicken.
did lah.
Yeah, I know,
We
lah.
did lah.
Wait, have you ever smelled a rotten egg before?
I have. Oh
Never.
my god.
I have
It's
not.
ridiculous, It destroys you, Like,
Oh, actually I have.
there was once I cook instant noodle, right? Then my last step is to add egg one, ma.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
Then I take like 2-3 egg, then I prep 1 shook, prep 2
Oh,
shook.
you put 3
then
egg in your instant noodle.
I
like the
take
biggest
out the
story,
yolk
yeah.
for 2.
Please check your cholesterol, yeah.
No, I
Okay.
take out the yolk
Oh,
because the
okay,
whites
okay,
is
nice.
with where all the protein is.
Sure,
the yolk
sure,
is the cholesterol and the calories.
Good.
Then the last egg I go right, prap is just completely black.
Yeah.
And then put into the pot of the instant
Wait, but you
noodle.
cannot
Everything
smell it
wasted.
before.
Everything buang, but the smell straight away.
Yeah, now you're not
It
hungry
goes to
already.
the back. Yeah, but the smell is so thick, right? There is, you
Yeah.
know, like sometimes people have those fucking horrible farts that are like moist and hot, and you can taste
It's like they
it.
shat in your mouth.
Yes,
Yeah.
Yeah.
that is what the rotten egg is.
Yo,
I swear.
can
It's the ammonia.
And
essentially.
it sticks to you.
Yeah, so when you ask like, have you ever smelled rotten egg before? Right? Actually, I haven't, but my fart has been described as rotten eggs, and so I kind
Oh
of
my
have
God.
smelled it.
So
Ammonia.
actually- you know, the last time you all came to my house for the sous vide with Mark.
Oh, it was you that was farting.
No. So then we had this dip, right? Somebody made this cream dip that was quite nice that I wanted to keep it. Then I left it in the microwave
Moldy.
and forgot about it for 2-3 weeks. And then Pat was smelling this sour thing, but it was like a busy period, so we didn't cook, we didn't anything during that period.
In the fridge, this one.
No, it's
Microwave.
in the microwave.
Then after you hear the microwave open, the door open, then you see something
when we
crawl.
opened that thing, right, it was like the thing was so bad. I get for like a solid minute, right?
Right.
Then I throw away already, right? The microwave.
Oh
Dude,
shit.
I spray, I lemon, I vinegar, I soda powder. I have a deodorized mode. I can still fucking smell it if I put my face too close.
You need to throw away the
Yeah,
microwave.
it's
I
more
also
worthy
think
to buy
so.
a new
Huh,
microwave.
but it's so
but
not
you see,
worth it.
because the carpentry is custom fixed to this one.
Just buy the exact
exact one,
Yeah.
He knows all the solutions but doesn't want to do anything about it.
No, the other day I was on a hike, right? Then I
Because
was
Pat cannot smell
exploring.
it already. That's why I'm keeping it. Only I can smell it.
We still talking about the microwave? Or?
Yeah.
Okay. Stupid joke.
You want microwave recommendation?
No need. Okay, go.
Oh, okay. Then never mind lah. No.
Also me.
Yes, yeah.
No, so the other day, right, I was on a hike and then I was exploring this.
Did we ask? Okay. okay. You go.
Am I? What? Your what? So,
I'm done.
okay, so.
Yeah. Hey, did you go on a hike?
Hey, when's the last time you guys went on a hike?
Hey, let him tell his
Okay.
that was it. That was it. I dragged it out even more.
Hey, you guys like walking?
Hey, Sneaky Sushi went for a walk around the island.
Oh, that sounds like a hike.
Yeah.
Let's just not edit this. Keep this whole part in so that we can get to my hike story. So I was on this hike and then I found a cemetery. And then at this cemetery, people were putting their food offerings all over the floor.
Oh my god, not funny already.
So then I was like walking nearby, they're like, oh, that's nice. People come all the way to this ulu place to put like food offerings at this like super old cemetery. Then I go nearer, right? Then I go and see. Then I start to smell it already. Like, wow, maybe somebody should clean this up, right? Then when I go nearer, it's like styrofoam container cai fan, right? Then I see the food moving. Then I thought, oh my god, is this a haunted place? Then I go closer. All of it, right, is maggots. And they just like
Oh yeah. Why so maggots?
Oh,
fucking disgusting.
Microwave.
oh, I thought ghosts.
It's fucking, where they come from? You know what I mean?
Maggots come from houseflies.
Yeah, so they're fly
House
lava.
flies come from maggots.
No,
Yes.
yes. And
They
then
lay
maggots
eggs,
come from other flies that lay eggs. And
Wow, insects really fucking disgusting, yeah.
Wait, be a new source of protein after
Denise is
chicken.
mind blown.
Yeah, like nature.
You like maggot?
No, I like nature and science.
As in, you were surprised that houseflies
should go
came
and
from
see that
maggots.
Yeah.
You eat maggots before?
It's a lava. La.
Yeah, I think so.
It's actually not bad, huh? Like deep fried lah. It's like
Oh no, I just ate it from my microwave.
I've had
Call back.
I've had a maggot in a jelly. Actually, I don't know whether it's a maggot, but it's like a really weird bug.
Never mind. Let him talk.
Okay. Wow, this is a big moment for me, man. Let me think about what I want to talk about. Supplies.
If you're not yet subscribed to the Daily Ketchup podcast, subscribe. Okay, back to the conversation.
Okay.
So like, obviously, like a lot of people
What?
have been bringing up the whole conversation about like there's Beyond Meat, there's Impossible Meat that are
Alternatives,
available,
like,
The fake meats.
plant-based
No.
alternatives. Have you guys tried
got
any?
alternatives for chicken?
Yes, Beyond
Nice or not? You all try before?
or Quan. I haven't tried the chicken one. I've tried the beef and
Tried the
like,
beef one.
the fish.
The beef one, right? I feel like the first bite, you like, wow, you know? Then someone got the red juice come out like, wow.
Yeah.
Then after
It's
that,
food coloring.
it feels hollow. It's like an empty shell of what it's trying to do.
You can't taste the soul of the beef that you just ate.
Correct. The cow, you cannot hear them.
Cannot get them crying.
What an offensive conversation.
No, to be honest, the first time I had like Impossible Meat, right? It was damn good, eh.
Yeah.
I feel like many people expect Impossible Meat to just taste good, and if it doesn't taste good, they
Cancel
they
it
blame it
completely.
on because it's a fake meat. But I think it's just beef parts, you know, and it's down to the chef to still cook it. The first place I had it was at Fat Papa's. And Sheikh Haikal recommended. I mean, it was his shop lah. He was like, bro, you won't believe it, bro. When I cut into the thing bleeds, bro. And it's like, oh my god. Then I go and eat. It's really damn good. One of the best burgers I ever had.
That was quite accurate impersonation.
Okay.
So like my extended family is Buddhist, right? So there have been like ceremonies where we go to vegetarian restaurants and then they will create like mock meat. Like this way back, even before Impossible Meat, right?
Yeah.
And I used to hate it because they like never try hard enough, you know. It's like so obvious that it's fake. But it looks real and then it just throws your whole mind off like, what is going on here? This looks like char siu, but it tastes like shit.
No lah, mock char siu is great.
Okay, fair enough.
It's sliced thinly, yeah.
But like there's others also, you know.
Yeah.
Then when I first tasted Impossible Burger, right, I was like, it's impossible. No lah, it's like, wow, this is the closest that I've ever had to like actual beef, right? To the point where I think, and I'm a meat lover, right? I think I could go vegan.
Too far.
But will you go,
Really?
like, are you really vegan? No,
I'm not.
Is f***ing Impossible Meat.
Of course not. No,
Wait,
no,
vegan is one you have to give up everything else also.
like
all the
eggs
like
and
eggs,
milk, which is
Yeah.
not bad because I already hate paying for eggs, and I already like don't really drink milk.
No, but so many things require this, eh?
Yeah,
like
like
require
cake.
milk. Yeah.
Cake is
If
the
you
egg
had
in
to
it.
give up,
Okay lah, vegetarian lah.
if you had to give up one meat, right, and all its byproducts, what would it be?
Mutton.
Okay, no.
Counted.
Easy.
Chicken, pork,
Deer.
beef. Between chicken, pork, and beef. If you give up
let's
one
weigh
meat
the
and
pros
Oh
and
my god, that's so
cons.
high.
Yeah, it is because you think of bacon, you need to think of bakute,
gelatin,
pork
gelatin.
ribs.
Oh, gelatin from beef. That's true.
Chicken is the best, everybody.
Yeah, no cheese. What
Oh,
goat
Lord.
cheese? Please.
I actually think as much as I like pork, as much as I like pork, I think I'll give up pork.
Pork.
No bacon.
Bakwan will be my biggest pork sacrifice.
No, but
Or
chicken
ribs.
bakwan is not that far away. To be honest, one thing that's very interesting though, because we are, like our religion doesn't really denote that we don't have to cannot eat certain things, right?
You kind of have, we just kind of ignore, as a whole group. But anyway,
Like if
No
you're
lah,
Catholic,
because-
you cannot eat. You can only eat fish on Friday or some shit, right?
We can't eat
No,
meat on Fridays.
No, that's
apparently.
the olden days.
the olden days, you also avoid animal with hoofs lah.
And then we conveniently say, hey, this one can lah.
Yeah, you just updated the rule book.
But you see, for example, Muslims can't eat pork. Very staunch Buddhists can't eat beef. Hindus as
can't
well.
eat.
And so when there's
Like
not
chicken is
there's no chicken or
Ah.
there's chicken is more expensive, it's going to be more difficult for a lot of these groups to find alternatives.
The gym bros gonna suffer.
Oh yeah, because they eat
Yeah, just
chicken
eat
breast.
broccoli now. You know what I'm saying?
They can still drink the shakes, I guess.
Yeah, broccoli and then put the protein powder.
Yeah, so actually this mini crisis is not indiscriminate.
I think we
That's quite shit.
are not talking about a very big stakeholder in this whole conversation, which is the animals themselves.
Nice.
Yeah, do we even think
True.
about the animals and what they go through? Do we think about the F&B industry and
No,
the
does it
processes?
matter if this chicken is bred for the specific purpose of being killed and for us to eat? That's their entire life's purpose already, right?
Yeah, so can you imagine being born into captivity
And
and then after that, then you're just raised to die?
no, do chickens
shitty
understand
conditions.
captivity?
But isn't that what your parents did
Veganism.
with you?
What?
They're actually raising you to die also, what? No. I'm not
But in
throwing
the
it.
grand scheme of things.
No,
Yup.
have you seen the conditions of those
Yeah,
chicken
I have,
farms?
I have.
They're on a conveyor belt, just held by their neck, and then it's just
Yeah.
And they are too close to each other. They cannot really comfortably sit. They cannot comfortably stand.
Yeah.
Then their whole life just wow, scary, yeah. I see.
It's not just
Do
about
you
the crowding.
do you think they know? Like for example, they are caught in the wild and then they put in a coop
Yeah,
shack.
yeah.
Confirm 100% we know shack. But if they were born into this and this is all they know, you think they know?
Chickens can do math though.
Explain.
So I was also reading this. Chickens are just as cognitively, emotionally, and socially complex as other birds and mammals in many areas. For example, they possess some understanding of numerosity and share very basic arithmetic capacities with other animals.
I think the point of this, right, is that we are too far removed from the animals already.
Yeah.
Yeah. So all we see is the fucking nugget. We always see the end products, but we don't see the whole process of
Yeah.
raising the chicken, killing the fucking thing,
You think if you go to the farm and you see the inhumane culling, you will stop?
No, but I
I
think
don't think
what
so.
he's talking
I
about
think
is that
realistically, I'll stop for 1 month.
No, there was some video or something, right? That
farm
somebody
to
shared.
fridge.
They showed a bunch of children the process of how chicken nuggets are made. Then it's damn f***ed up. They showed it to the children. Then after that, straight away they give the nuggets to the children. The children just
Yeah.
destroyed the nuggets, right?
Yeah, they
Yeah.
ask,
Yeah.
will
It
you
didn't
still
work.
eat this? Then all the chicken, all the children are all the children were like, yes! Then they
Yeah.
lunch
Oh my
for the
God.
nuggets. Then the
No,
guy
wait.
turned to the camera and was like,
But that's
I've never seen this outcome in an experiment.
But that's not so much the cruelty of chickens though, right? It's about what's in the nugget.
Yeah.
Which is all the
Yeah,
bones,
yeah.
tendons, the livers, the leg.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think what is ideal is that everybody should be made, right, to raise at least 1 or 2 animals on their own, that is for food, right?
Yeah,
Then at
and
the point
slaughter
where
them. Wow.
then when you finally raise until you can eat already, then you have to be the one to take that life and
But
then
then
prepare the whole
back
thing.
in
It's like
the
a
day,
ritual,
right?
you know?
Back in the day, this was how it worked, and we still continued to eat, and in fact, it became an industry.
No, yeah, but I'm saying that there should be a ritual like this for everybody, just so that it's like a rite of passage. Like you need to understand the process fully
Oh.
and understand the association and connection with the food that you have. Versus now, when the moment you born already, right, it's just nuggets, right?
I'm kind of with John in this where I think I watched the documentaries also, and then I get turned off by it by maybe a week or 2, and then after that I'll be like,
McDonald's show you an ad, then you just
Yeah, but
Okay, I'm back.
you see, you look at. I feel like at some point nobody wants to, because of Pita's extreme stance. People then come out and respond very extremistly to talk about how I will only eat meat. Then start cooking stupid jokes like vegetarians hate plants because they're killing plants. it's extreme responses to one another, whereby I feel like there at some point is a compromise. Like one of the compromise that I feel like humans have made, which is not such a huge compromise in the grand scheme of things, is that like mink fur, then they show like, well, it's really terrible to strip these animals of their leather or their fur and whatnot, right? And then I think by and large most of us be like, yeah, okay. Yeah, let's go for the man-made ones, the fake or the plastic ones. Yeah, but like wow, to with food though.
Yeah, because I also feel like
chicken.
the F&B industry itself, like especially the mass production kind, right, where they have all these farms and all, like I believe there was a lot of conversation like maybe like 10, 20 years ago about improving the conditions of these places for the animals themselves, right? But then I hear a bit, after that it just kind of like disappears. And then did any change really happen? I mean, we already know how corrupt the F&B industry is, right, on a global scale. So then now what? Like what is the situation like? Like if we were to just drop in onto one of these farms, right?
Yeah.
Does it really look like that? And I think there's something horrible about it is also that like in order to maintain like certain like supply, demand and prices, right? There will be times when like say I have this whole batch of animals, right, that I have to just kill and discard. Yeah,
Like avian flu.
But then like if based on like the supply demand, that also explains why organic food is more expensive, because they have to give more space for the chicken to grow properly and all that. And then because it's more expensive, then people don't want, they revert back to the cheaper option, which is what feeds this whole cycle.
I think that's half debatable, because if you dig into organic food, there's a whole
Conspiracy
argument.
yeah.
I won't call it conspiracy, but there's a whole argument about it that it's not really what they claim it is also. It's just a label, it's just a
But say it
marketing
is
thing.
lah. Say it is, but it's just 20% more. Would you consistently pick that over?
I think it's not about it being an option. I think that should be what everything changes
It should be
to.
the default lah. And
Yeah.
that's why regulation comes into play. Because if no one is able to farm chickens in this current method,
Yeah, because like so many problems that society faces, right? It's always the people at the bottom that you have to make the choice and you're going to pay a bit more for it. Yeah.
so actually
It doesn't make sense.
beyond the welfare also, like the new arguments that are coming up for veganism, for example, is that livestock or farming livestock also has a massive environmental impact. And in fact, right, as of 2019, a study was published, right, that said that rearing livestock is responsible for 14.5% of greenhouse gases in the world. So like beyond just, okay, you're killing animals and the welfare of animals, it's actually pretty bad for the environment in general. But the most sustainable animal to actually rear is chickens. Just consuming chickens is the most sustainable
I love chicken.
compared to beef.
What is the fast food chain that has the best chicken?
Jollibee.
Jollibee.
4 fingers.
Jollibee.
Done.
Jollibee.
Jollibee and 4 fingers. Ooh, Arnold also. Ooh, close fight.
Arnold or Jollibee's?
Jollibee. Vote. The thing about Jollibee, right, is that any part of the chicken, right, is moist. Like even the breast, right? You go
No,
to KFC,
is it moist or is
damn
it
dry.
oil?
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
What's your answer? You don't have answer.
4 fingers, I can never stop. Like you give me an unlimited
don't
supply
never
of 4 fingers.
Hey, no, that's what I thought.
thing.
That's what I thought.
I legit cannot.
On my birthday, right, I told my family I want to have 100 4 fingers. Then we, wow, cannot.
400 fingers.
Did you?
We really got.
Then you cannot finish.
Cannot finish. I really tried.
No, not in one sitting lah, right?
I'm not in one sitting. I have to keep 30, then I'll get air fry. Air fry still nice.
No, but do you get the soy garlic or the spicy one?
Soy.
Soy garlic lah.
Yes.
Yo.
The
bro.
spicy one tapao not nice.
Yeah.
The soy one tapao
100%.
still gonna.
You know now they got the like boneless options, Shiok sia.
It's chicken
You
tenders
need to it's like chicken chunks with the got skin all fried all better.
Oh,
It's like Korean fried chicken.
I guess I know what we're having for lunch today.
Yeah.
Wait, but we have a shortage.
So we must faster like those stupid f***ing Singaporeans.
Nice.
like yourself.
That's
Yeah.
Hey guys, thanks so much for watching this episode of the Daily Ketchup podcast. If you like what you watch, like the video, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.
Send us some chickens in the comments.
Did anybody ask?
Singaporeans say chi bye to fuck.